Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well this week. So this week we didn't really get a proper WARNO dev blog, we got more of a little general news update. I know people were still keen for me to do a video, so I'll quickly whiz through it. I'm a little bit busy this weekend just getting stuff prepped before the holiday period, as I'm sure everyone else is as well. So, they hope we are all well. Today's pre-Christmas WARNO menu will consist of 3 delicious courses, all easily digestible. We are leading up to a big ticket milestone, Udino, and we have the following items to share with you. So firstly, some news about the Udino update. They will feature 2 new battle groups, all focused on the Battle for Berlin in 1989 war scenario. And they mentioned again this was a surprise and a big thank you to the players who have supported the early access version of WARNO, and they will be free to those who have the early access version. Post-launch, I assume that means that they will cost additional money for the DLC. Having unveiled both NATO's Berlin Command and Warsaw Pact's Unternehmen Zentrum, some community feedback was raised, and they have taken the comments to heart and made a few changes. So NATO's Berlin Command gets the first update or treatment. In the dedicated dev blog, they mentioned the West German troops featured in the division will be present as the BGS, Border Guard Police Recon Squads, and Heimatsuchen reservists, the latter being raised from the city's population. To make clear, as it was pointed out to us, the West Berlin citizens were exempt from West Germany's conscription. This resulted from post-war World War II treaties, which prohibited the Germans from having any military units within the divided city. Therefore, the Heimatsuchen will be removed from the division. There is a catch, though, as there always is with treaties. Local police forces were not considered part of the military. As such, West Germany organised the Force Freiwilligen Reservepolizei. Someone from Germany will have to correct me on that. Volunteer police reserve, basically, from ex-policemen. These were trained with light military weapons. The total force accounted for around 10,000 men in times of war. It actually says 10.000 men. Eugen, you're writing in English, not French. It really needs a comma. In times of war, the troops will be put under command of the Western Allied forces, American, British and French, with the primary task of guarding key buildings and infrastructure. As police, they would have worn the same uniform as the BGS, but wear different headgear and shoulder patches, which you can see on screen now. As West Germany couldn't actually equip this force, a loophole was found again. The volunteer police would be armed with French G3 battle rifles. These small arms were built under license at the Saint-Etienne arms factory in France. They were then shipped to West Berlin by France to equip its garrison there, and then eventually distributed to the local West German force. Much the same way, the British headquarters in West Berlin kept a handsome stock ready of over 1,000 GMPG just for West German police to use. Leading us into the new unit for the Berlin Command in-game, the Reserve Police Force will be represented by the new 10-man FR Reserve Polizei squads. I really struggled to say the German word for police. Spending over a year there, it was like one of those words that I just could not master. Locked into 0 veterancy, equipped with 9 G3 battle rifles and 1 MAG GPMG. Now, the Unternehmen Zentrum, on the other hand, well, let's prepare the second course, they say, which is made up of 3 parts. Our Warsaw Pact's Unternehmen Zentrum division will feature some new units. The first one is the SPWFUG, a Hungarian BRDM-1 variant able to accommodate a few passengers. Within WARNO, it will be armoured but unarmed, a recon/transport vehicle. They will carry the new MOT Grenze squads. The second unit is the SPWPSH, which is a Hungarian PSZH-IV wheeled APC used by the VPB police units armed with a BRDM-2 turret. They say they will also be making this vehicle available to the VPB squads already part of the KDA Bezirk Erfurt battle group. I must say I am slightly confused, however, because they've now started calling the divisions battle groups in this post. Are they divisions or battle groups? Are they the same thing, or are they different things? See, now I'm confused, Eugen. Now I'm confused. As for the third new unit, much as the West German Heimatsuchen, it was pointed out to us that the 1st MSD, which is the East German division at the core of the Unternehmen Zentrum, featured a cadre of assault engineers specifically equipped for urban warfare. This makes sense if you are the designating attack force for eliminating NATO's pesky presence in West Berlin. As such, they were not supplied with old-style portable flamethrowers as their counterparts in other divisions, but rather a Romanian-built AGI 3x40 incendiary rocket launchers. These weapons were a poor man's M202 flash, cobbled together 3 RPG-2 launchers with incendiary rockets and firing them in quick succession. These new units will replace the typical Pioneer Flam and will be called Pioneer AGI squads. There is a picture of it here that they provided. And the final thing they mentioned, other than Friday Night WARNO, but that's already happened now, is that they are adding some new destruction textures. There are pictures on the screen now of what they're adding. Basically, it's to make the impact of artillery and things look a little bit more realistic. The same visual overhaul will be applied to tank wrecks, featuring new terrain textures and showing debris, burned out bits and pieces. You know, you get the drill. And here are some pictures of that as well. And finally, they leave us with this nice little GIF of their new Twin Cities map, and they say it is not the only urban map they are working on, but wow, there are a lot of buildings here. And that's it for this week, folks. So they say see you all on the battlefield, and I assume we'll be getting a proper dev blog next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. What will follow are, as usual, a few shots from their Instagram page. Enjoy, and I'll see you all soon.